Kohl's faces shopper uproar after becoming latest retailer to market LGBTQ clothing to children. Quote, disgusting. Several bodysuits designed for newborn babies featured LGBTQ messaging. Another day, another giant multinational billion-dollar corporation pushing sexual topics onto children. This time, it's Kohl's. Do I need to remind you what LGBT stands for? Who thinks that's appropriate for children? Neither would heterosexual messages. They are children. Also, it's not like the kids who would wear these clothes are making this decision on their own. The only reason a child would be in one of these outfits is because their parents are using them as a prop to spread their own political message. People literally are looking at children and saying, you know what, that's a great vehicle for spreading messages about certain sexual orientations. Among those people, apparently, are Kohl's executives. Back to the Fox article, several other clothing items can also be found, including shirts that say, be proud and, quote, ask me my pronouns. So they're even getting into the you can change your gender game with children. Again, children. Is there no line these people will not cross? Apparently not. This is it. This is as young and as indoctrinating as you can get, and they are going all in on it and profiting on it, which just adds a layer of grossness to the whole thing. Looking at some reactions on Twitter, Michael Vartanian says, we already know what to do, Kohl's Bud Light moment. And look, I know, these are going to keep popping up as Pride Month comes along. We can't boycott every single store, but you should make an effort to. Think of what our ancestors had to go through, from plagues to wars. We just have to not support businesses that indoctrinate children. It's not that much to ask for. Shop locally, shop at places that, again, they don't have to go all out. You're gonna find pride displays at pretty much every single store at this point, but targeting children, Target doing tucking underwear and chest binders, Bud Light partnering with Dylan, it's too much, and there needs to be consequences. 350 writes, companies aim to get higher corporate social responsibility scores so they can supposedly improve their financial/public standings. And look, yeah, there's a bunch of these ratings, the CSR, ESG, tons of left-wing organizations have these indexes to try to bully corporations into pushing leftist agendas, and to be frank, they've been successful, but they've been successful because there's no economic consequences for doing so for these companies. A lot of these executive boards, they don't actually care about these scores. They just don't want to end up being singled out as one of the few companies who don't partake, and then they'll be boycotted by the left. But as we push back, as we have with Target and Bud Light, a lot of these boards are going to start saying, listen, we're going to just stay out of it, which is the correct thing to do. I don't really see anyone saying, hey, you guys got to go to the right and start pushing right-wing ideas. Just be a brand. Let me go to Kohl's and get some pillows. Let me go to Target and get some paper towels. Let me drink beer without supporting this nonsense. And wouldn't you know it, Kohl's is down over 5% today. And that's not a broader market issue. Walmart, for example, was fine today, pretty much a wash. But down 5% for a company this big. Let's see, market cap, $2 billion company, losing 5% in a day. It is certainly related to this. Nobody wants to be Bud Lighted, and I love that that's a verb now. Here we are on the Kohl's website where they're saying, we are committed to amplifying and affirming the voices of the LGBTQIA+ community, celebrating the joy that comes from living authentically and unapologetically, not just this month, but all year long. And oh, the irony of saying living authentically. Yeah, just be yourself, but also get a tucking swimsuit so that you can hide who you actually are to look like somebody else. Oh, and if you're wondering what all those letters mean, don't worry, Kohl's has a shirt to help you, but it's going to be out of style next year because there'll be 3 more letters added to it. Now, if you want to help fight back, a great way to do so is just spread awareness of all this, and you can do that by liking and subscribing to this new channel. It helps get the ball rolling. We got a lot of content coming, and I will see you in the next one.